You ever had that one year, that one school year that you just hated the most? That was just the worst for you? Mine was eighth. No, psych. No, it wasn't eighth grade. It was seventh grade. How's it going, everybody? Wolf XT15 here, and I'm going to tell you how seventh grade was literally the worst school year of my life. So, how? So first, how's the seventh grade started is that it seemed fine. I guess everything was cool. My classes were boring. Technically, not all my classes are boring these days. Like now, I mean, my classes this year aren't boring. Anyways, my classes during seventh grade were pretty boring. I hated them, to be honest. The only one that was actually fun was eighth grade. Now during a no, not now the only one that was actually fun during not the only one that was actually fun during seventh grade was the only class was PE. And in PE, I met this kid that we're gonna call Tim. Now Tim was hiding behind the bleachers, and I went behind the bleachers to hide too, because that day the coach was making everyone run around doing laps and stuff. And I was a terrible runner. I didn't want to do it. Okay, so I just hid behind the bleachers. He did the same thing too. I said hey to him, and he said hey to me. And he was like, "You hiding too?" And I'm like, "Yep, I'm hiding too, just like you." And he told me, and later on we're just still talking and talking until eventually we actually do get along, and we kind of become good friends, somewhat. But as time went by, as it was at first it was just two of us, then it became more of a group. Like more people kept hanging out with us during PE, and as time went by, everyone started. They all started to think I was just annoying as crap. Like they thought I was just a nerd. They thought I was a dork. Because the thing is, they were like me. They liked to watch anime. They were like me. But the thing is, they didn't like me because of how I liked anime. Like the anime I liked the most at the time was Naruto, and sometimes I would do the hand signs I would see in that anime, and they kind of thought I was a dork for that. Like how is that? I get how that can be dorky, thinking about it now, but that doesn't mean they. But that doesn't mean they have to. The thing is, because how dorky they thought I was, they literally told me. All of them told me, "Don't hang out with us again. Go away." They literally tossed me aside, like I was just a piece of trash. So yeah, that was hurtful. That day I wasn't sad or anything. I was angry, to be honest. I mean, I had other friends in seventh grade too that I talked with them about it, and they kind of helped me through it. After a while, I got over it because if these guys can't like me as a friend for who I am, then why should I care? I soon later learned that I shouldn't care about others' opinions. Sometimes other people's opinions still hit me now, but not as much. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why seventh grade was the worst year ever for me. Now, the second reason why seventh grade was the worst year for me is because I had a crush at the time during seventh grade, and she was this somewhat cute girl, I guess. And I guess I thought she was attractive, and I guess I thought she was fun. But the thing is, we're gonna call her Crystal, by the way. So Crystal and I had the same PE, we had the same history class, and in history class, she sat next to me. So I'm like in this desk, and she's like in this desk, right next to mine. And well, during history class, I never really got to try to talk to her because during seventh grade, I was a big chicken back then. I was such a scaredy cat during seventh grade. So as time goes by, I keep trying to come up with plans as how to actually get her to notice me, to acknowledge my existence. And the first plan I came up with was to impress her with a game of dodgeball. That didn't work out, to be honest, because I lost that game, and she wasn't in the gym at the time. She was in the bathroom at the time, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where she was. I'm guessing at this point. The next plan I tried to come up with was trying to write her a letter and tape it to her locker. It didn't work out. That didn't work out either, because I didn't bring the letter. I didn't bring the letter the next day. I forgot it, and when I got home, my parents had found it, and they gave me a little bit of a talk. because they told me that they thought it sounded desperate. I can't remember what I wrote on that letter, but I guess what I wrote on it was pretty desperate. Like, the only thing I remember writing on that was, if interested, write a letter and tape it to locker number whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what my locker number was at the time. So yeah, more time passes by. I tried a dodgeball thing again. First plan I had, and it still didn't work out. Like, again, it didn't work out. It's dark as heck in here. Hold on, I just realized it's dark as heck in here. All right, is that better? Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that. But yeah, the dodgeball plan didn't work out again because I lost immediately because I wasn't good. I didn't play dodgeball very well. Like, I was a good dodger, but I wasn't a good thrower. And every time I tried to throw a ball at someone, I got hit. So yeah, wasn't the best dodgeball player back then. Playing dodgeball now, I don't know if I'm that good. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest, because it's just dodgeball. But, more time passes by, and I later learned that she moved. I did not know how to feel. That was my first crush. I didn't know how to feel about it. In fact, I think that was an unhealthy crush for me because I didn't even get to know that. Because I didn't even get to know that person for who she was. I didn't get to know Crystal for who she was. But you know what? I eventually got over it because I did tell myself, I never even tried to make a move or try to get to know her more. The only thing I knew about her was her name, to be honest. By the way, Crystal wasn't her real name. I don't think I even... Did I say that we were going to call her Crystal? I can't even remember what I did. Oh, whatever. That second reason is out the window now. Third reason why I hated 7th grade was because of the classes I had. I can't remember all the classes I had, but the one that I struggled with the most was math. And that, I swear, that math teacher had to have been some kind of evil, psychotic weirdo or something. I'm playing. He wasn't evil or psychotic. He was actually a really respectable man, and he did respect everyone. Because he called all the guys sir and all the girls ma'am. Like, if we were to approach him and ask him a question, he would be like, yes sir, or yes ma'am, whatever like that. He was respectable. But it's just the way he taught the class, though. Like, for some reason, I think I was the only one who didn't understand what he was talking about, what he was trying to teach. I didn't understand what he was doing. I felt like I was the only one who didn't understand what he was teaching. Because in that class, I got straight D's all freaking year. I didn't know what it was. That teacher did tell us that we could ask him for help or anything, but for some odd reason, I never asked him for help. I don't know why I never asked him for help. Because I do know why. I was too chicken to actually... Back then, I was such a scaredy cat to actually ask anyone for help. I was scared to ask my teachers for help, or any of my friends, or even my parents. I was just so scared to ask anyone for help during 7th grade. I don't know why I was such a chicken back then. It makes me mad thinking about it now. Alright, now that's out the window. Another reason. You remember the first reason I said why I hated 7th grade? Those guys abandoning me, throwing me away like I'm trash? I kind of dealt with that again with a couple of other kids, and we're going to call them J and K. Now, J and K were cool at first, but then they just turned complete jerks, to be honest. Like, J once turned into your average school bully you would see on TV, like in a cartoon. And then there was one time during lunch where he just pushed me off my table. And pushed me off the table. I fell off my seat, and I pushed him back. I don't know if he fell off his seat. I can't remember. But before anything else happened, I guess a teacher stopped us or anything. I can't remember what happened. Okay, it was back in 7th grade. Remember that, and I can't remember much. I can remember somewhat from my 7th grade, but not a lot. Okay, I can only remember what I'm telling you guys right now. So yeah, never befriended Jay after that. With K on the bus, there were times where he kept bopping me on the nose. So yeah, those are my reasons for hating 7th grade. And that's all I have to say for you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, the next videos, it's going to be a Wolf Tales marathon. Bye-bye.